Hi, I'm Greg Marshall, and I'm going to go ahead and explain how to make six figures as a personal trainer. Now, this is a goal that a lot of personal trainers have, but they don't necessarily know how to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and share with you some tips on how to do that. What you want to do is first write down the exact number you want to make. So if it's 100,000, let's use that as an example. Now, if you want to make 100,000, the first thing you need to do is figure out how much you make per hour. Okay, so that means every time you train a client, what is the percentage you're taking home when you train an individual client? The next thing you want to do is then figure out how many clients would you need in order to hit that 100,000. So that might be, maybe 50 clients, 25, 75, all depends on your pricing and how much you're charging. After you figure out how many clients you need, the next thing you need to figure out is what is your actual conversion rate when it comes to how many appointments does it take for you to get a sale or a new client. So if you think about it, let's say you do 10 assessments and you only close 2, then you're going to need a lot of appointments in order to reach that goal if you're not charging very much. So you want to figure out how many sales it's going to take you. Once you figure out how many sales it's going to take you, the next thing is you're going to need to know how many appointments it actually takes for you to close that amount of sales. So for some people it may be 3 or 4. Others it could be 10, 15, 20 based on your sales skills. So this is where you have to know your numbers. The next thing is after you figure out how many presentations you need to figure out how many appointments you need to set in order to get that many presentations, because sometimes the amount of presentations that you set won't show up because of bad weather, they forget, not enough value built in what you offered. So that's the next thing you want to do is figure out how many appointments you actually need in order to get the amount of presentations that you need, in order to get the amount of sales that you need, so that you can make the amount of money you want to make. Now, there's several different ways you can look at this. You don't only have to do it selling one-to-one personal training. You can actually do group training, which allows you to get more people to train at one time. If you charge a high enough price, but it's cheap enough to where you can get more clients, you can make more per hour. It would take a little bit less work to do that. So that's another strategy. Another one is to make sure that you're focusing on your marketing skills so that you can bring in enough leads to constantly, fill the pipeline so that you can get the sales that you want. Another technique would be to have a team of trainers or team up with other trainers so that you could actually make a percentage of what they're doing as well if you're the one generating the lead and the sales for them if they don't particularly like the sales. So that's another strategy. Another technique you can use is increase your prices on the one-to-one or group training. Offer more, like segment out what you're offering to each client so you can actually have, your one-on-one training is the actual workout, and then you can charge a little bit extra for the nutrition program, and charge a little bit extra for the cardio program, and charge a little bit extra if you have a full package. You can have an executive package, which will increase the amount of money you make per hour and also add value to the client. So those are just some different ways to make six figures as a personal trainer. It's all about being creative and thinking of the end goal in mind and reverse engineering what you're trying to do so that you can reach that number. So hopefully those tips help. Remember, go ahead and buy my ebook, How to Sell Personal Training, and I will be coming up with a membership site that can also give you the tools necessary in order for you to reach your income goals as a trainer and make personal training a profession. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good one.